Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Spartan.
And I'm Pudgey.
And we are back watching Breaking Bad, Season 3, Episode 10. Last episode, Skylar did a bit of an Uno reverse card
Yeah.
where she out Heisenberg the Heisenberg.
That's actually a good way of putting it because she literally did.
Even he was in shock. He was like, where did you learn that?
I
I learned from
think
the
he was
best.
impressed as well, though. Just
Yeah.
a tad.
Well, I feel like even Walter felt the way we did, which is like, is she coming more on board with this? But then she was like, she played the game, and she was like, "Bah, bitch," and out.
Yeah, she's using it to her advantage, which I actually don't mind, but I do at the same time. Like, I don't know. I'm in the middle.
Look, his game's caught up to him. I
Yeah.
get it. She's adapted as well.
And that's it. She's adapted to, she didn't really get a choice in becoming an accessory. So, I'll do what you will with that, I guess.
So that gambling story was was well done. It had been
Yeah.
going along. Definitely has Marie convinced.
Every detail as well.
So it looks like Walter's going to be covering Hank's expenses, which, to be honest, as he should. Hank got mixed up in this because of Heisenberg being a useful asset to Gus. So it's the only reason Hank was thrown under the bus.
But also Walter just not being able to swallow his pride. And we have read the comments on Patreon, and you guys did kind of give a new perspective, something that we probably didn't think of at the time, but why Walter was so, I don't know, angry or frustrated at Jesse for using his formula without him. I guess it kind of brings back those raw feelings about grey matter.
Yeah.
So
I wonder if we are going to get more on that. I always thought that was going to be a much more significant part of the story, but it looks like it's almost just there and we've moved on, unless it comes back later on.
I feel like it might come back later on.
Yeah,
We'll see, because I feel like once he takes control of one situation, he might want to, speak up and take control of another, but you just never know with this show.
Yeah, but it did. Yeah, those comments were helpful from you guys explaining that, and it made sense again. Once again, his product's been ripped off. Someone might go beyond and better without him. So
Yeah, and make the money
understand
from
that.
his hard work.
Yeah.
And then what? He's left again, not doing so well, can't afford to pay for like a heater,
Yeah, and it's a shame because in this case, Jesse wasn't trying to rip him off, but Jesse genuinely, was wanted out, and she's like, okay, but I still need an income. So Jesse was a bit more genuine in this case, but yeah, understandable.
But yeah, so his pride got in the way essentially, and that's the reason why. Because you said Heisenberg, yeah, but Walter's pride, got in the way and was the reason he put his family in jeopardy.
Yeah, some people have been saying in the comments that it can be confusing or detract from our experience if we keep referring to it from Heisenberg and Walter as like two alter egos. And I get what you're saying. I think I see them as the same person. It's just more of a reference point that Walter's sort of the mask that he wears in a way. He's the same person, but the family life, the whole nice to Marie, that's almost a shell of himself. And his real self is the guy we see in business, the guy we see talking to Gus, the guy we see making threats, that guy that lets loose, that's his real self. So Heisenberg's almost just his loose version of himself. I still see it as Walter, but it's a way of differentiating which almost alter ego is he expressing at this point in time.
Well, which part of his brain is he operating from right now? Because I don't know if you remember, but I think it was the very first episode or one of the first few when we saw that flashback with Gretchen. That, to me, is Heisenberg. That is the man that he wanted to be, but I don't know.
Confident, charismatic.
Yeah, life got in the way and he did become a shell of himself. And I guess that is the Walter as we know it. So
even the scene at the pool party where he cracked it at Hank, that was a good example where the next day to his son, he was like, I don't know who that was. It's him, but he's not identifying with that part of himself. He's been so long, he's sort of pushed a lot of his real feelings to the side. So it's just that he always doesn't know who he is. And Heisenberg, the alias of Heisenberg, gives him the freedom to express a lot of his darker feelings. Almost like with Bruce Wayne and Batman, putting on the cape allows him to be something other than his human self in that sense.
And not only that, like that's an extreme example, but people do that in their day-to-day lives, like the different clothes that they wear to work. They won't touch that wardrobe if they're out and about normal living. It's just a way to separate those two parts of yourselves. And I guess it kind of comes back to what I was speaking about, I'm pretty sure last episode, which was, you know, there is an ideal sense of self for a lot of these characters, but they're making decisions and being found in these situations where they're operating from this part of themselves that they're not meant to be, something that they thought they would be. They're not that, and they're really struggling with those two parts of themselves.
Meanwhile, Jesse's an interesting one because he will give us a very heartfelt, painful story, and I genuinely believe he means it in the moment. But then somehow always turns it into an opportunity to do something worse. So
Yeah.
morally, it with Jesse, I'm on that train and then I get off it. I like Jesse as a character and I'm very relatable, very realistic. But it is interesting that you just see how you almost cheat yourself a little bit because he'll give that story about, tried really hard to make that box and then he sold it just for a bunch of weed. And almost like, for me, it was almost like, you sold your soul for what? For, just a quick win when you actually put your heart and soul into something you can be proud of. You can do so much more with your life. And that story I felt was genuine. He was emotional about it. But then the next council meeting, he's now got Badger and Skinny there, and he's just about to just have everyone in that meeting relapse, and he's just destroyed them.
I know.
And I guess that ties into, I am the bad guy. Like Jesse's, we all focus on Walter and Heisenberg's sort of transformation, but Jesse also, I fear that by the end of this series, he might be unrecognizable as well. We've seen so many parts to him being a good-hearted kid, just often mixed up in the wrong crowds and making bad decisions. But the more we go on, at a certain point, it's like, dude, you have to be accountable for your decisions too. And you are making constantly bad decisions. You are choosing to sell out. You are choosing to, one thing, okay, cool, I want to make meth and sell it to those who are using and we're going to make money and that's all I know. Okay, cool. But now you're choosing to exploit any possible opportunity. Like he's on
But people who are trying to do good in their lives now.
yeah, 100%. And he's on a $1.5 million wage now. Like you're making money you never dreamt of. You're still looking at the losses and the profits you could be making. And, people, anyone in this group, I mean, Jane was one of the people in this group now.
Yeah.
And you're causing them to potentially be the next Jane. So it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting seeing his development.
That is quite sad when you put it that way. Like, we could have literally put Jane on all of their faces and how sad. And then you just don't know what the consequences of that is. I mean, we saw Jane's father and the massive consequences he had in his life. So,
I mean, people were saying with him that he did actually kill himself. Yeah.
Yeah, didn't you hear it on the radio?
Well, I thought he said attempted, but on the
No,
radio
I
at
think
the
it
time.
was.
Yeah, so it's actually, yeah, that's, brutal. Very, very brutal.
Yeah.
Thank you to all of our Patreon supporters. If you do want to join the Spartan Pudgey family over there and get 3 to 4 weeks of early access to our uncut and edited reactions, we'll leave a link in the description below.
And if you guys are watching this over on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel for more, and let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this episode.
All right, let's go.
Is that a fly?
It looks like a, yeah.
Ew.
I was waiting for the reveal where this becomes something a lot worse than what it looks like. Is it on a dead body or something? I don't know.
I don't know.
It's a very random intro. Is it like an alarm or something? He's become more paranoid. Is that what it's meant to symbolize?
No, it's a smoke alarm. I'm pretty sure. But nice try. Damn, the guy's been awake all night. Shit.
Caught me off guard a little bit too.
If this is supposed to be all like major league and all, we should have equipment maintainer guys.
I love the angles they use sometimes.
Yeah, they're creative.
Yo, Gatorade me, bitch.
Gatorade me, bitch.
I don't understand.
What?
These numbers, they just don't add up.
Oh, he's going to notice the missing meth.
It's our output. We're off. We're 0.14% off.
0.14, that's... Alright, like... What does that mean?
Means you've been stealing, boy.
Yeah, Walter's too smart to trick.
Well, what about spillage?
Spillage.
Yeah, when like just stuff gets spilled.
Nothing gets spilled.
Nice try.
Condensation?
Yeah.
No.
Walter's not impressed.
I love his facial expressions.
Oh, what about the crap that gets left behind? You know, all the gunk we scrape out of the vats? They add up like a gallon each.
Tell me that actually works.
For now, if it does.
Mr. White,
Ah.
are you okay?
Love how he still calls him Mr. White.
I know.
Yeah, he's definitely out of it.
I think a little bit of that conscience is creeping back in from Jesse, hopefully.
Or more, he just doesn't want to get caught out. And that ain't a conscience.
Yeah, true. It scared me again. What's wrong with this episode?
Or with you. You're very jumpy.
There's a damn fly. You missed it.
Is it going to accidentally lead him to like a hidden stash Jesse has or something?
I don't know.
Just trying to figure out what the... This fly's kicking his ass.
No way you're going to try from there. Just get some spray.
He's very committed to killing this fly.
Yeah, there's something else going on, hey. A little more conviction.
Imagine Gus walked in and just watched all this.
I know. Okay then. Oh my god, and the shoe's stuck up there.
Man, oh my god. It's not your day, Walt.
It looks like he's gonna faint. Don't faint there. Oh, the fly.
Oh my god. Oh my god, this is how he sleeps. Oh, dude, that is a fall and a half.
Shit. Is that on the glass as well?
Oh, dude, you've broken ribs for sure.
Oh,
What's he done?
what for a fly?
The fly's still alive.
Oh my god.
I know there's a metaphor and something going on here, but I haven't figured it out yet. But this
Oh, it's like rubbing its hands together. I got you, bitch. Is that his little brother's one? No, it can't be.
I'm not sure. Nah, he stopped on it and left it there.
Oh, James.
Damn.
Oh, damn. What a reminder. He hasn't even cleaned that out in ages.
Shut the door! My ears are popping!
Shut the door! Move!
What the hell has this guy been doing?
Is he still trying to get the fly?
There's been a contamination.
Of one damn fly.
What the hell is that?
This is, I made it.
He really doesn't want to let Jesse know what it is.
Fly, like, what do you mean?
I mean, a fly. A housefly.
Even he knows it's stupid, but like he's still invested in it.
Dude, you scared the shit out of me. I mean, we say it's contamination. I mean, I'm thinking like an Ebola leak or something.
Ebola.
Yeah, it's a disease on the Discovery Channel.
Oh my god.
So you're chasing around a fly, and in your world, I'm the idiot.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Touche, Jesse. Touche.
I love that reaction.
It's a contamination, and that is in no way a misuse of the word, okay? So, in terms of keeping our cook clean and our product unadulterated, we need to take this very seriously.
I feel like he's talking about himself in some ways.
Yeah, I haven't figured out what the whole parallel is here. Is this all trickled down because the numbers weren't matching up and he's like OCD's flared up?
Potentially. I feel like there's layers to this. Maybe we're just overthinking it. It's just about a damn fly. I doubt it, but...
Look, we're running late, so let's just get started, shall we? The sooner we do it, the sooner we're done.
Freaking finally.
I think he meant with the fly.
What are you doing?
It's time to alkaline.
Have you not heard a word I said? No cooking.
Oh my god.
I think Jess is the sane one here.
Walter's absolutely cooked the books. I don't know what the hell's happening, man. 1 minute he's squaring up Gus and figuring out his plan. Next minute he's spending a whole day trying to kill a fly. Like,
I know.
Even government doesn't care that much about quality.
you're gonna try and steal a bit more.
Maybe he's just gonna start making his batch.
And, see what I'm trying.
What are you doing?
That was creepy.
I knew he was just gonna pop up.
Stays closed. That's an order.
You can't order shit, Adolf, all right? We're 50-50 partners. Remember?
Adolf.
Oh yeah, I just got the red mad. Oh shit!
What is your problem? Freaking psycho!
I mean, Jess is not wrong. Not in this instance.
Walter's losing the plot.
Jesse.
The fly.
Oh my god. Oh, tell me what to slap it. Jesse's gonna enjoy this.
You want me to get it?
Oh, Jesse's game on now.
You like that? Huh? Hurts, huh?
Oh, and it's dead. I can see it on his head.
Oh my god, is it?
Did you get it?
I think so, yeah.
Where is it?
I don't know, it doesn't matter.
Oh no, we're gonna have to find it now.
What are we watching, man? I'm so confused. Oh, dude, there's no way. Are we gonna spend the whole episode chasing a fly?
Probably.
It will ruin our batch. And we need to destroy it and every trace of it so we can cook.
Okay, what's the fly being related to? Skylar?
No Skylar.
There is no more room for error.
Yeah.
Not with these people.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Alright.
thought so. Okay.
It was a long metaphor, but now we're understanding.
That's why he couldn't sleep. Everything that's happened to Hank, to everyone.
Starting to, yeah,
And there
starting to
could
dawn
be-
on him how significant it is.
Yeah, it could be more. More people. I mean, look how close Hank was with the RV.
Oh, hey, wait. Do you have your keys? Yeah. You sure? Last thing we need is to get locked out.
Yeah.
I knew it.
gonna help me. Stay out of my way.
Oh, shit.
Shit.
I was waiting for him to sabotage him, but damn.
There we go.
Everything's gonna come tumbling down.
Say goodnight.
Oh my god, Jesse.
Oh, Jesse
The
screwed
timing.
him.
The damn timing.
Damn it.
And they spent so long cleaning that whole like space up.
Need some juice? Maybe?
He's like, knock, knock, bitch.
No. Look, we're trying to decontaminate. You don't decontaminate by contaminating further. What the hell is all this?
I mean, at least he's trying to help him after he got locked out.
I want to know how this plan is going to tie into the next plan, the bigger plan, the more important one.
Take cream and sugar?
Black's fine.
Oh, some sleeping tablets.
Oh,
Must be.
yeah.
Oh, alright. Don't OD the guy. That's a lot, Jesse.
What
Oh my
the
god.
fuck is he putting there?
And in caffeine.
Isn't that so fun? It's counterintuitive. Having
Oh.
coffee, we sleeping. It's gonna mangle the guy.
There was some perfect moment, and it passed me right by.
Oh shit! The regrets coming in.
But it had to be before she found out. Skylar. Had to be before that.
But now what?
For what? To drop dead? What, you saying you want to die?
I think you want his life to mean something by giving him that.
I've lived too long. You want them to actually miss you.
Oh.
Shit.
And he's reversing all of that.
There must exist certain words in a certain specific order that would explain all of this, but
Oh. Oh, I feel for him so bad.
Damn. Yeah. It's interesting.
I was thinking maybe before the fugue state, but before the fugue state, I didn't have enough money, so no.
He's been looking back, going, "Where did it all go wrong?"
Oh, Christ. A damn second cell phone. I mean, how could I possibly?
Oh god, he's literally obsessing over everything. And that goes into the bigger state of like, okay, now the cartel, them following them, leaving those tracks, Hank.
It was the night Jane died.
Oh my god, no, Walter.
Oh no.
No. I knew it'd have to come out somehow, but
I was at home and we needed diapers, and so I said I'd go. But it was just an excuse.
Oh shit. The pills.
I stopped at a bar. It was odd. I never do that.
oh no.
I never told you.
You went to a bar?
Oh shit.
Maybe you should stop telling him.
I sit down, and this man, this stranger, he engages me in conversation. He's a complete stranger. But he turns out to be Jane's father, Donald Margolis.
Oh, he's really good all.
I didn't put it together until after the crash when he was all over the news.
Jane's dad.
Yes, Shane's dad. Enough.
I told him that I had a daughter, and he told me he had one too. And he said, never give up on family.
Oh, I'm worried for the drop.
And he came to you.
Yeah, but the story's gonna end badly.
What is it telling us when on the very night that this man's daughter dies, it's me who's having a drink with him?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, wow, that's interesting.
Hey, sit down.
No, no.
He's regretting giving him the sleeping pills now so he can hear more.
Oh, that
No.
was the moment.
No.
That night,
Oh no.
I should never have left home.
Okay. And there. Perfect.
Never gone to your house.
Oh, he's fucked it.
There's some nature program about elephants.
They're really drawing it out, aren't they?
And Skylar and Holly were in another room.
So much suspense.
I could hear them on the baby monitor. She was singing a lullaby.
The mockingbird one, the one that we heard at the start of the episode.
Oh, if I had just lived right up to that moment. And not 1 second more.
Damn. He would have been
I was
missed.
crying. I'm waiting for the ball to drop and it's not dropping.
In a weird way, I feel like Jesse understands him. As long as Walt stops talking now.
Damn it.
Jesse, just hold on to it. Hold it still.
Oh no. You gave him sleeping pills and you're relying on him?
I know. What's he done? This is not gonna end well.
Why?
I'm sorry.
Sorry for what? Being a lunatic?
Oh,
Oh no. No, no, no.
I'm sorry about Jane.
Yeah. Me too.
And that's it.
it's not gonna be it, dude.
Very sorry.
Walter, shut up now.
It's not your fault.
Shouldn't have said that, Jesse. You shouldn't have said that.
It's no one's fault. Not even hers.
Well, I mean,
Oh, I was gonna find out on the top level too.
2 junkies with a duffel bag full of cash.
I was crying again.
Like you said, both would have been dead within a week. I miss her though.
leave him. He's made his peace with it, kind of. Oh no.
Jesse.
No, shut
Oh
up.
my god. Just fall asleep already, old man.
We need to cook.
What about the contamination?
It's all contaminated.
Oh, with guilt and
With
corruption.
everything.
They finally get it in the end, surely.
Did he get it?
Yeah.
That's so dramatic.
I know, I was gonna say, for a fly.
Yo, you see that, Mr.
Of course, Walter falls asleep when the man should be getting some praise.
So he didn't actually reveal it.
Not yet. Oh my god. Who's gonna cook without him? Interesting, like closing the door on him.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Even when Walt says, let it go.
Jesse, come here.
Oh no.
That's half a pound. I said you're off by. Now, I'm not accusing you. But if, you understand? And if they ever found out,
I didn't take shit.
Jesse, come on.
I know, he's being very...
He's trying to help you here, I think.
I'm just saying that I won't be able to protect you.
Who's asking you to?
Come on, Jesse. He's trying to help now. I mean, there's already damage done,
I
so I
know.
get it, but
But he's finally trying to help him, and now he's... damn.
I mean, you gotta pick your battles, don't you?
Nah. Did you hear that? Another fly.
You sure? Oh my god.
The man's not meant to have peace.
Oh my god. What an episode.
Damn. Well, that was a very, very unique episode.
They're very ambitious, aren't they? Very close to the season finale, and it's such a simple episode, but there were so many layers and such complex dialogue in that, you know?
Yeah, and I like how you say they're ambitious, because they are, because you've really got to invest your time, patience, and understanding into the small dialogues, lots of metaphors, to extrapolate. There's a lot of value and symbolism in that episode, but at a glance, and for probably your average casual viewer, it was just, a very slow episode. But then when you go deeper, you do see, particular Walter, he's put on this hard face and, just gotten on with the job, but all the emotions he's been suppressing and dealing with is now bubbling up.
Yeah.
And god damn, that strung us along like crazy.
Yeah.
I was sure he was going to slip up, and for a matter of a word, he fell asleep. Like, we're so close.
It was a fun episode, which turned into this, I don't know, deep episode and then this suspenseful one. It was, yeah, it went through like a lot of emotions, I feel. But I feel like where we started was him not being able to sleep, him just having like, just backtracking on all the events. And like you were saying, what was the best moment to die? But I think also, where did he go wrong? What tracks did he leave for the cartel to be following him? I think it kind of, it started there.
I feel like it started a little bit with the cartel, but it got a
Yeah.
lot bigger than that.
Yes.
It just got about everything, his life. He went into this. There was meaning and purpose in dying. There was a venture that made sense to him, and he was prepared to go to it all. Now that
Yeah.
he's living, he's like, what was the point? I lost my family. I got money. That I want the money, and I'm going to be remembered now for these horrible moments rather than the,
Yeah.
like you said, I missed the best moments. They were there and I missed them.
Yeah. Well, when we got, I think it was last season when Walter got his life sentence rather than his death sentence, it was a lot to deal with because all these bad decisions were because he was going to die. And it was going to be before they found out, and they were going to have happy memories. Whereas now he's got a life sentence and he has to deal with the consequences of his actions. Whereas beforehand, he didn't.
Yeah.
So it's a lot to deal with. Like, when you go into something wholeheartedly with, I'm not going to deal with that negative emotion, that negative consequence, but now you have to deal with it. It's a whole other adjustment.
And I feel like when he was talking to Jesse about Jane's father saying you never leave family behind,
I was talking about him.
Jesse, because he went back to get Jesse. So even Walter's recognizing just how much of a role Jesse's played. He's the one person who's heard his true thoughts, not Gus, not his wife, not Hank. No one has heard him truly at his lowest points and his most vulnerable points like Jesse has. And no one's been there with him through those moments. And even that end part where he was like, I can't protect you. Like, I'm not accusing you, for someone as meticulous as Walter, that's really him letting his guard down and saying, I understand, but I'm just warning you, this could go
Yeah.
bad.
Well, I felt like in his own way, without Jesse knowing it, because I think that would reveal too much. He was saying, Jesse, you are my family. And then cut to that scene about, like, warning him at the end, you're my family and I'm trying to protect you, but I can only do so much. So, yeah. It's funny. I actually really love that episode.
I enjoyed it. Look, it definitely required a little bit of patience from me to really draw it out. I didn't expect I'll spend the whole episode on just them two with swatting a fly, but the dialogues in the second half in particular got me a lot more invested and interested in it, and I could extract a lot of meaning out of that. And I am
Yeah.
really looking forward to where this takes us because we've got 3 episodes left. 11, 12, 13. Yeah, 3
Yeah.
episodes left. We are nearing the end of the season. I am expecting season 4 or 5 to be pretty good. Season 3 has been very much one of Walter and Jesse, I feel like, really coming into themselves, finalizing this whole deal, finalizing their acceptance of everything that's happened, all their regrets, and really seeing them get to the next level. The first 3 seasons almost feel like they've been trying to find themselves in this venture and deal with all their past ties, and I feel like we're about to embrace, almost like the peak of Breaking Bad. That's the feeling I
Yeah.
get.
It is interesting though, just a few of Jesse's lines. At the start, he goes, we're just selling poison to people who don't care. You're kind of crossing that line as well. Certain people care enough to actually, go to meetings, try and better their life. They're struggling. But then him also just accepting the fact, well, just pretty much everything, we were junkies. You told us we're going to be dead by the end of the week. Yep, that's it. It's not her fault or my fault. It's just kind of like this neutrality throughout it all, and I feel like that's going to have its own undoing as well. I do wonder though, I mean, we got close this episode, but I do wonder if Walter will ever admit that he didn't kill Jane, but he let Jane die.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was going to come out this episode.
Yeah.
Will he admit it? It really depends on how south things go. There's a lot of people who's got to admit a lot to, so it's going to be interesting if
Even
he
to
does.
himself.
Yeah, so if he does die in the end, before that happens, or if he gets found out by everyone close, how's Hank going to deal with Marie? Just everyone that's been affected will be very son. I wonder, do they find out or do they never find out? It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, because we thought Hank would be quite. Oh, I don't know if we thought he'd be understanding, but I didn't think he'd be that like he would, because it was Walter, there'd be some kind of mutual understanding. But now I think that's totally going out the window.
No, it's too far gone. How much he suffered, it's
Yeah.
gone. Guys, I hope you enjoyed our reaction to this episode. If you did, don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel for more, and let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this episode. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you guys in our next reaction.
See you guys.